Hey everyone, I'm Greg Jones from Motorcycle and Powersports News. Today I'm joined by John Lutsch of the Crawford Auto Museum here in Cleveland, Ohio. And behind us is a 1998 Buell S3 Thunderbolt, and it's our Ride of the Week. John, good to see you again.
Welcome back, Greg.
Always a pleasure speaking with you.
Thanks. Wonderful to have you here again.
Yeah, and today we've got a really cool Buell here behind us.
Yeah, she's a monster.
S3 Thunderbolt. And it's not just an ordinary Buell, I understand.
No.
There's quite a few upgrades on it.
It's, as they say in the business, it's been heavily massaged.
There you go.
You'll notice it's got a lot of carbon fiber components on it, but that's just kind of the window dressing. The bike has been thoroughly gone through, and the horsepower has been increased from around a stock of about 89 to now 130 at the rear wheel.
Yeah.
That's a pretty substantial increase.
Absolutely.
And it sounds like it. The sound of this bike is really remarkable. It's got custom exhausts, titanium front spindle, brakes have been upgraded. It's got the traditional underslung remote Buell suspension for the rear wheel.
That's pretty unique.
It is. They appeared on Buells for a fairly short period of time. I love it. It reminds me of a Formula One car with all of its remote suspension linkages and stuff. Some of this bodywork has been changed around, and it's just an absolute monster bike. It's unfortunate, really, that Buell and Harley had what was kind of a burgeoning relationship, and it lasted for a little while and then it tanked. But and Buell is back again.
Exactly.
But I don't know what the relationship with Harley Davidson is anymore. But yeah, it's an interesting history, and this one actually won the horsepower shootout in Daytona, Florida.
Oh wow!
During Daytona Bike Week. So she's a beast.
Yeah.
And it really, when that thing runs, you can hear it inside.
Yeah. And was that kind of like the whole thing behind all these upgrades and the horsepower to kind of try to go win that?
Well, I don't know about, I don't think it was necessarily the goal, but the person who built the bike actually did some of the maintenance and I don't want to call it restoration work, but preservation work on our 68 Sportster chopper. So he's very mechanically inclined, and I think he's just really into tweaking stuff as far as it can go and seeing what's possible. And so this was the end result of one of those experiments, and it turned out to be this monster bike. So he was kind enough to loan it to us. Plus it looks just mean as hell.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So it sounds like there's really not much from the original 98 Buell S3 Thunderbolt, maybe outside the frame and some necessary items, but obviously increasing the horsepower by almost a little more than 40. Probably took some significant engine upgrades.
Absolutely.
And like you pointed out, you got a bunch of the carbon fiber and other performance upgrades.
He pretty much tweaked this as far as it can go, and without it becoming a whole other bike. So did a really wonderful job.
Very cool. John, anything else about the bike that we're leaving out, or just
I don't think so. I mean, the bike has never been, on a formally raced or anything like that. I think it was just primarily an exercise in how far that technology could be pushed on an individual level as opposed to something that's corporate. And that's kind of what a shade tree mechanic can do. If they're motivated, they can really produce some amazing stuff.
Well, it's an awesome Buell. And John, we appreciate you telling us a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, of course.
And guys, if you know anything about previous Ride of the Weeks with John, you know that this won't be the only one, so stay tuned for upcoming Ride of the Weeks with John here at the Crawford. And we appreciate you watching this episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.